We're recording. Check, check. Hey, what's up? All right, here's the deal. This is the day markets close here. We just had this squeeze. I'm going to show you how my algo keeps me safe. So ultimate stress test, right? Smaller time frames, and on a day like this, when your human emotions are going crazy and you're just like, oh, fucking get me in, short everything, it can't keep going higher, and then it keeps going higher. I'm going to show you why automation and code on something that is properly done can make money in any market environment. So yesterday we had a replay of the open where we made 10R on the algo in 30 minutes, up, down, up, down, up, down, to show you how good it swapped orders, right? Long, short, short, long. Here, we're going to run it on an auction that is heavily sloped to the upside. Nothing but new highs, new highs, new. How do we stay safe in this environment? Because it's got to pull back at some time, right? No, it does not. It does not have to pull back. When you understand the context of what's going on, it does not have to pull back. So what we're going to do, we're going to replay this from 10 a.m. and we're going to see how it does, right? We're going to do a 5 micros, 1 R risk, which is going to be about $250, and we're going to go for 2 R targets, okay? And basically 1 to 2, and we're just going to see how the day plays out. All right, so if you want to learn more, I've just released it for NinjaTrader. It's in the room. Guys are using it. It's awesome. Obviously, it's still kind of beta, but everything's been ported over and everything's going very well. Please don't come into my room if you're some YOLO degenerate prop trader who just wants to full send everything. This is for people who want true algorithmic, mathematical edge and execution, where you can learn to take your hands off the wheel and just let the thing trade and do what it's supposed to do within this system. Okay? I really, really, really want you to understand and respect that. I take a lot of pride in this thing. It's been like a long time of work, but I just like to showcase it, right? So let's get into it right now. Let's hit the replay button. We're starting just before 10 a.m. There's a 5-minute chart, and let's take some losses and let's take some wins, and let's see how the day actually plays out. All right? Here we go. We'll watch it at about a 20x speed. It gives us enough time here to swap orders and do things. All right, here we go. People be like, let me see your levels. Nah. You ain't getting that. Absolutely not. So here we go. We got a strong push, open, and drive. We call open and drive. Okay, we might get a long signal here on this bottom level right here. Depending on this closes here. Let's see. Oh, I got to take the lock off. There we go. Didn't in time. There'll be an order sitting right here on the next candle close here. Just depends what happens here. All right. So we're pushing. We're right to the top of where we would think price wants to reverse, right? Okay. In this sense, you're not just like, oh, this thing's going to go 1,200 points today, right? Like, this is typical for us where we look for price to kind of find a topping in here, right? So we'll watch here now, and we'll see if we struggle at this top level. And this is where you guys might be like, well, Sean, the price is going up. Why don't you just try to get in higher? No. We buy the pullbacks. The algo wants to buy the pullbacks at levels when it sets up a certain way. Minute to go on this close. We might get a short off here, depending how this, yep, likes the short. Now, it may come down screaming into here and miss the long fill because we swapped order. See how the order just swapped? So it's looking for the next available entry based on the criteria. 40 seconds to go. First trade's probably a loss. We'll get out in front of this level here, see if we can get a fill. All right, let's see if we can get a pullback here to it or not. And loss. Looks like we're getting stopped out. We'll see. Maybe a break even. Oh, we might have a chance here. I don't think. Best to take a break even after that close, but we'll just let it stop us out. Cool. So we're down. We're down an R. Strong tape. So now we'll look for the long down here. Everything else is invalid. The only trade that we have in the system is sitting down at that lower level. close back over the level. Now we'll see if we get a good, if we get a nice good close here that meets the requirements for the algorithm, the order will swap up to this upper level here, and it'll go try to take the long here. Right now we're not getting a pullback here. It closes red. I have it set up to not long on red closes. That's a setting that you can turn on and off in the algo. We'll see if this candle closes green. If this candle closes green, it's going to swap the order up here higher. It's going to look for that higher entry. It's going to be a red close. Red close. See how tight it is? Algo says nope. Still could work on a red close. Depends on your read on the price action. If this closes red or green, it'll go for it. Excuse me. Here we go. Let's see. Is it strong enough? Strong enough. All right. Let's see if we get a fill. See if we can try to get in front of that a little bit. I don't think we're going to get a fill. I think we're just going to shift up here. Levels are just going to push and shift up. One more tick here and it'll go boing. There we go. Oh, we contracted. So we're in a period of contraction up here. We're just kind of chopping here. So we should expand here again. Excuse me. Oh boy. You'll get another push here. Once we trade over that top red line here, we'll probably go back to our normal calculations here. But I was kind of keeping you safe here. There we go. We're back. We're back. Refresh that here. So this thing's going without us, right? It's like, oh shit, now it's going to swap up. It's going to look for the long up into this level here now. Oops, I had to cancel that here first. Now it'll look for it because we shifted up. This level probably won't be in the system because we generated that close before we got our preferred grid back here. So you watch when this candle closes here. If it's not in the system, it won't swap to here. So you can manually pull that up if you like it, right? So I could go like this. Oops. So I can manually go like this and be like, well, that's still a good order. Take it there and we'll just leave it alone. Big push here, right? We're still going up. We're like, oh man, we just want to get involved. It's okay, right? It's okay not to get any type of fill or whatever. It's okay. You just want to let it do its thing, right? Still strong tape. See, it won't pull back at all, right? Excuse me. Really tight candles too, right? Look at the length of those candles. They're really, really small, man. So it's telling you that there's no selling pressure in the auction. Now we might get a short signal here. There we go. So maybe it's going to try the short, right? We'll try to get a fill there. I don't really like the setup here, but we'll let it take it. We'll put ourselves a little bit in front of the level there. Doesn't want to fill us. Doesn't want to fill us. There we go. We're going to fill. It's probably going to just drill the new highs here. Now, if you're smart in this thing, you're like, oh man, this auction pinned. Maybe we should just take a 1R trade here and just try to get things back to normal. But you see, we just closed over the level. This is telling us we're most likely to push higher. Right? So what you could do in this situation is just go, well, we'll just move this order up here and just see if we can get a pullback into the 1R and just see if we can get a fill. We'd be cool with that for this time being. And then if it sets up lower, it sets up lower. Okay, so there we go. So now we're basically flat on the day. $20 in profit. Went to a 1R. Now, once the short again, I don't like this, right? Because we can barely pull back more than an R, right? So this is telling us like, is this 687? Yeah, this is 687. So this was my upside target of the day. This was 687. So see how we just ripped there? Okay, so now we're down an R again. So when you rip 400 points and you can only pull back in our system 1R, it's telling you don't short it, right? So it took the short again. That's fine, right? So we're down, we're negative 1R, right? Not a big deal. Totally risk managed, right? Just, it's all good. Just let it do its thing. Now we'll see where it goes here next. So over 687, we said that we could trade into 82, right? Which is actually almost the exact high of the day on the NQ. We looked a little bit above it there. We expect to look above it, but we closed the day beneath it. So that was the big tell. So now we just keep going up. The short is invalid there now. So the only thing we have is this long here in the system, and that's okay, right? We're just like, oh, it'll never come back. That's okay. We just wait and we wait and we wait. So now, again, we're now back into an overbought area, right? We're temporarily finding a ceiling. But what we found with the price action today is that every time we found a ceiling, we would find more demand to burst through that ceiling. We would just unwind stops. This is typical of a buy day, short cover day. It just does not stop. And you see the size of those candles, they're tiny. They're tiny. So look, another shift up. Okay, math is calculating higher now. This thing wants to keep going. We might set up a long here right at the high day. Right now, we may switch out for a long here, and if we get a quality close, we'll let it take it, and we'll see if we can join this long somewhere. Now, you may have this all figured out where you're just like, oh, I bought here and I bought this breakout, and that's cool for you, right? That you were able to find it. But for me, I just look to get in and let code do the work. Like you see, we just opened. We couldn't get a fill off that level. We just open and push right away. Okay, cool, no problem. Where are we going to go up? Next level. Well, then we now have another higher long level, long in the books. So if the price does return there, we can try to get a fill. Right now, it doesn't look like it's going to pull back. So we'll just let the rest of the day play out. But even if I close today at a minus 1R, Friday we did 15R. Yesterday we did 10R. Today at this point we're down 1R. This loss does not matter. You see how it just switched? It just tried to grab a long. Now it's trying to grab a long. Now this is a tough long because you're buying the high of day. You're hoping for more push. Let's see if it'll work out. Right? We're long. Now these are always tough trades for me. I never buy the highs of day or sell the lows of day because usually it gets into trouble. But today's context said, hey man, we can keep going higher. Right? Okay, there we go. So if we get this 2R fill, that means we're plus 1R on the day. Remember, we're not doing nothing, right? We're letting the algo trade everything. I want to see how the day ends up here on this thing if you let it run all day. Man, my house smells good. Making chicken base, man. I'm cooking down some roasted chicken bones. Man, does it smell good. There we go. Hey, we're up plus 1R. We haven't done a thing but sit here in our chair, drink coffee, and watch YouTube. Okay. Let's see what the rest of the day does. Can we get to 2R, 3R? Maybe we'll see. So now we're coming off into the blow off level that I laid out for the team, which is 882. That's what that big blue line is. That's 882. So we knew if we could get up there, there's a very good chance that we could see some hesitation. Right? So let's see what happens. Right now, it's just one time framing up. Boom, boom, boom. This is drill tape. This is when they just blow it off. Right? This is why I educate people on the tape. I say, hey, man, when we're drilling like this, don't get in front of it. So there's a nice immediate rejection off our level, right? You can see it just comes right down. But look, let's see what happens here. I know in the 10-minute, we set up a long here at this lower level. Right here. That's a 5-minute. We'll see if the 5-minute gives us a good close here. Nope, right close. Goes right to our stop out level. Luckily, it didn't trigger along there yet. It might here now, and we'll swap orders. Depends how this closes. Nope. goes for the long here down here. We'll see if we can get a fill down here. Okay, now it wants that again. This might set up for a long here now at this level that's trading here right now. We'll see if it closes above it. And it will swap for the long. Yeah, watch this. Nope, no, the close was just closer to that. So, tough trade here. If it takes it here, I'll just pull it a little bit above this level just to make sure if it does come down here that we'll get a fill. So we'll try it. We'll see if we stop out. There we go. We're in. And if we hit this, we'll be up 3R, and then basically we'll cut the day. Well, let's basically say day's done, and we'll wrap up our day. See, no blown accounts, no bonnet, no nothing, no stress, right? Just clean algorithmic trading. Let code do the work, right? If you blew up a bunch of accounts, which I know mostly everybody did here today, you didn't have to, right? You didn't have to. This doesn't look too good. We might get stopped out, and then we'd be break even on the day, and that is just fine with me. But let's just see if we can take this down here or not. There we go. Long sets up again, so it's still valid. You don't have to be a superstar in trading, right? You just got to come in and constantly get 2R, 3R max and do this constantly. See that drop right there? Come on, give me a fill. There we go. All right. There we go. So let me just pause it right here. So on a $250 risk, I know we front run the levels a couple times, but we're basically up 3R. That's it. That's the golden zone you want to be at as a trader. And we did that without even touching the mouse, without even touching the keyboard, by letting SwappyBot do its thing. Okay? Let's see how the rest of the day goes. I'm cut off here, right? This is it. This is all we're trading. But let's just see what it does here for the rest of the day. We're coming into 3 o'clock here, right? What time is it? What time is this thing? 2:40. Yeah, we don't want to be trading past 3 o'clock. But let's just see what it does here for the rest of the day. That's terrible. That's going to go up. That's a terrible close. I would cancel that right away. If you can get out break even. Even if it comes down here, I'd be like, nope. When you close right on this level, oh, it's doing it again. We don't want that. When you close right on here, they're telling you they're going to push it, right? Especially a nice bullish bar here after this buyback. They're telling you they're most likely going to push this thing. And I teach you guys this. But anyways, we'll just stop it here. Let me just freeze it here. I keep wanting to take, yeah, see what I mean? Anyways, that's a plus 3R on a day where most people got ran over, right? You don't have to get ran over. You can just let code and mathematics do the lifting for you. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm showing you guys. I'm showing you the good, showing you the bad. We started off the day with a 1R loss. That was okay. We got that loss back, right? Got to basically break even. And then we had a nice 2R win and another 2R win. So we're basically up 3R, right? So 1R loss, 5R in wins. That equals up to basically 3R in wins. So 1R loss, 4R in wins, and basically takes us to a plus 3R. That's it. That's the golden zone. That's where you want to be. I'll stop it here. I won't make this video any longer than it has to be. And if you want to learn more, I provide this stuff to my team. And there's a lot of detailed learning on this stuff that I provide. So if it interests you, click the link in the description, pop in the chat. I will DM you when you arrive. We are a very small team. I plan to keep it that way. And you can ask me any questions you want. All right. And I'm more than happy to answer. It's available for Sierra charts, obviously. And now we poured it over to NinjaTrader. Awesome day, plus 3R. I'll take that all day long. And so far, a fantastic week. Thank you very much. And thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we'll do another replay. Thank you. Thanks for watching.